Good morning, people. Just walking through the old town of Kotor. Just had a beautiful breakfast, smoothie bowl and a coffee. €7 cost me. Now there's a hike that I want to do. So I'm going to find this hike. And interesting night's sleep. There was a concert going on outside the hostel room window till 1 o'clock in the morning, and so didn't really sleep much. And then the lady in one of the opposite bunks got up at 6 a.m. to pack her bags and broke the golden rule of hostels. I think I've gone the wrong way here. Let's see what's got this way. I was up here yesterday actually, so I was like cruise shipping. That's going to be busy today. Let's have a look up here. So I'm allowed to go up here. There's a restaurant up here. I was up here yesterday. Look, that's the cruise ship Tui. Very quite popular among Brits. Beautiful morning. But I read about this hike online that goes up the back of these mountains up here behind Kotor. So I'm going to try and do that today. I don't know if I'll do the full hike. I just want to get a good view. I'm not really fussed about doing the whole thing. That's the good thing about solo travel. You can just sort of do what you want, finish things when you want, go out for breakfast. There was also an offer of a free tour this morning, but I was a bit too tired. I couldn't be asked. Just want to do my own thing. I can Google that sort of stuff, and then they expect a tip at the end and stuff, which is fine, but I like to do my own thing when I travel rather than go on these organised tours. Yeah. That's the mountains behind me. That's where I'm looking to hike up. Beautiful up here. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit once I start this hike. Right, I think I found the hike, guys. I don't really know if it was the right place, but I see some people walking up, and this looks like the place where we're going to be going. Let's have a look at this. I see some people up there hiking up the switchbacks. Meant to be 72 switchbacks, I read online. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really prepared. I haven't brought any water or anything. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing, but I'm definitely going to go up a little bit, try and get a good view. Donkey poo. And yeah, like I said, I don't really, when you travel alone, you can do what you want. You can, do what you want. You don't have to feel pressure, don't have to negotiate with anyone what you want to do. If you want to go on a hike, you can go on a hike. If you don't want to finish the hike, you don't have to finish the hike. Someone's camping over there. If you can do whatever you want, basically. That's the beauty of solo travel. If you want to go on a free tour, you can go. Not really fussed though. I just like to chill on these sort of things and eat what the locals eat. It's very difficult here. There's hardly any locals, I've got to say. If you try Serbian, Montenegro to them, they just speak seeing. Everyone knows English. So very difficult in that regard. People coming. I don't know. People yelling. Right, I'll give you an update in a little bit. Hopefully I don't fall and die, but there you go. There's a hike up here. It's all very touristy and stuff here. It's also important to remember, like Montenegro was not very hit hard by the Yugoslav wars of the 90s. So there wasn't very much mines being put out. There wasn't a lot of violence here, which made it easier, I guess, to convert to tourism when it needed to happen. And yes, it's interesting in that regard, because when I go to Bosnia, I've read that going hiking is quite dangerous. There's still unexploded mines. Same in Croatia to some extent, although Croatia's a bit better than Bosnia. But you still got to be careful in Croatia and Bosnia. Whereas Montenegro, like I said, they avoided the violence of the 90s. They were very much aligned with Serbia. And that's beautiful. Have a look at this. Beautiful. It's going to get better as we go higher. But yeah. Important to think about. It's funny as well, I'm quite literally wearing my pyjamas from last night. I only packed a small backpack. So I bought sports clothes, I'm going to wear them as pyjamas. So I literally just rolled out of bed, put some socks on, and that's it. So, when I finish this, I'll go back, I'll shower, I'll get changed. I just didn't see the point in getting showered and dressed and come up getting all sweaty again. But I haven't got many clothes. I've just got a small backpack, a few t-shirts, a few underwear. That's how you try. That's how I travel cheaply, at least. I don't take a check bag or anything like that. Just save costs. It's large. Look at that. It reminds me of the Rocky Mountains almost. Completely different to Albania, I'd say, in terms of the landscape, from what I remember last year. Yeah, a lot more touristy here. I've noticed as well there's like these backpackers, not backpackers, but backpackers, people who start to travel without money, or claim they travel with no money. And it's a bit disappointing as they sit on the street, usually from a Western country like the UK, US, and they just put a sign up saying for travel. There's one guy yesterday, for travel with a peace sign. I just think to myself, really mate, I work hard, I'm saving money to work hard next year to go travelling for a long time. And it's not the way, it's not an enjoyable form of travel. You just spend your days begging for food, for travel money, for bus money, stay in a tent. What kind of existence is that? You tell me. I'm not really sure about that. I don't really like that. I don't support that. But that's what happens in these touristy places. Prices are quite high here, to be honest, as well. Not ridiculous, not like London or anything, but when you compare to the rest of the Balkans, or at least to my experiences in Albania and Serbia, Ukraine, Lithuania, it's quite high, even though they're not part of the EU, they've got the euro, so prices are inflated with that, but it's still not bad. But it's not the food costs that'll get me here, it's the bus ticket costs, travel costs. Really expensive ones. It cost me €8 to get from Podgorica to here. It's not bad, but it's only a 70-kilometre journey. But I've been told to go to Mostar on the public bus is €27, and the private transfer €35. So it's not cheap. It's not like Ukraine. I went a few years ago, you catch a train ticket halfway across the country for £5. €6-7. But such is life. We deal with it. I thought my budget would be like sort of £30 a day. It's probably going to be closer to £40 or £45 a day here. That's just because of the travel costs. I'm doing a lot more travelling, a lot more moving in 9 days than usual. Usually I'd stay in places for longer, which reduces the impact of that. But I'm moving quite a lot in these 9 days. So that's going to increase my my spending budget, that's fine. I'm ready for that. That's an important part of travel as well, is making sure you set a budget and you try and stick to it as much as possible. But be prepared to spend more if you need to. But yeah, see you in a bit.